guys, welcome to my channel, Lucille Williams with Christian Talk. I am really glad you're here today. I was just talking to someone who, in the midst of a beautiful setting like this, could only think of all the bad in their life. All the bad that's happening, could only think of bad things. And it just made me think that sometimes in life, we need to dig out our blessings. If we stop and think about all the things that God gives us and all the blessings that we have, it's really not hard to find things that we could be thankful for. And sometimes it just takes a little digging. Like for instance, you might be married and maybe you're really frustrated with your spouse. You know, maybe your husband did something and you're just really frustrated with him. Instead of thinking about something kind he did that day, you think about the thing that frustrates you over and over and over. You have a blessing in your marriage, you have a blessing in your husband, and instead of digging out the blessing, you focus on the thing that irritates you. Or maybe you have children and your kids are just driving you nuts. They're just not listening, and you're trying to instill, good morals and good behavior on your kids, and they just refuse to take heed to what you're saying. Well, you could focus on that and just say, my kids are driving me crazy. Or you could say, I'm thankful I have kids. I'm thankful I have kids. I'm sure there's a mom out there who would be happy to trade you because they don't have any children. And you know your kids are a blessing. They just can drive you a little nutty sometimes. I mean, that's their job, right? They're our kids. They're supposed to do that. We can do this with everything. Like your job might be driving you crazy. And instead of focusing on the good aspects of your job, you focus on the person that did something that really ticked you off, or the aspect of your job that you don't like to do. It's time to dig in for the blessing and say, do I like what I'm doing? And enjoy it and say, you know what? I like what I'm doing. That's why I'm working here. I like it, so I'm going to enjoy it. Now, if you don't like it, then you get the blessing of finding something else. There's always a blessing. We just need to dig for it sometimes. And so I encourage you to always look for the blessings in your life of what God is giving you, because there's just so many blessings around us, and sometimes we forget to stop and just say, thank you, God, for this. Thank you, God, for this beautiful setting. Thank you, God, for the beautiful sky. Thank you, God, for water and for grass and for trees and all the beautiful things that He gives us all the time. I mean, the world is God's canvas of love, showing us how much He loves us. And we need to stop and pay attention to this beautiful canvas and be thankful for it. So that's all I got to say today. So take time to just spend time with God and be appreciative of all the blessings you have in your life. I'm sure you have a lot. You just have to stop and think about what they are. And if you've got to dig them out, then dig them out. So thank you for watching. Hit like. Hit subscribe so we can hang out more often, and check out my books. I have one, From Me to We, and another one, The Intimacy You Crave. So check it out, and until next time, always choose love, because love never fails.